The Nollywood actress Rita Edochie finally made a video on her Instagram page saying that she has forgiven Ada Jesus, and Rev Fr came for Odumeje, saying that Odumeje is a comedian, that people are just calling him a pastor, that he's not a pastor, he's ordinary comedian. Hi guys, you're watching Chiki series. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your support. I quite appreciate that. It's good to have you around again. And if you're new to this channel, thank you for clicking on this video. Make yourself comfortable as we get right into this gist. Also remember to hit that red subscribe button, that way you get our latest updates. So if you stumble on this video, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, please look at the description box below and see the link to the previous video, how the story started before we got to this point. So before I get into this video, I would like to make it clear that this situation is not a tribal war, because some people are classifying Igbo people as being bad. They claim that since Odumeje refused to forgive Ada Jesus, that means Igbo people are bad. Is that the way they want Biafra? I want to make it clear, Odumeje is not representing Igbo people. Odumeje is representing himself and his church. So please take Igbo people out of this. This kind of Odumeje is everywhere in other tribes. We see people like this that have unforgiveness in their hearts everywhere. You see it in different tribes, in different countries. So don't bother to link it to Igbo people, okay? So the news of Odumeje, Ada Jesus, Rita Edochie, and Chimarin Temple has been buzzing all over the internet. Chimarin Temple is a native doctor that Ada also offended, whom she apologized to, and he accepted the apology and also gave her some money to take care of herself. And right now, the native doctor is also begging Odumeje to forgive Ada Jesus. Then Rita Edochie has taken to her Instagram page to put up a video saying that she has forgiven Ada Jesus, okay, and that she has been vindicated. That part of vindication, I don't know what she means by that, because Ada that accused them of fake miracles never said anything again. So she's saying that she has been vindicated. I don't know how, because if Ada has talked, then we now know that she's actually saying that what she said before, she didn't say it, but now she never said anything. So I don't know whether what she said before is still standing. So Rita Edochie shouldn't be saying that she's vindicated. Ada never made any comment. And again, they think that by them forgiving Ada Jesus, that means her problem will be solved, her illness will go. I don't think so. Them forgiving her is because when you offend somebody, you beg for forgiveness. And since the lady has already dragged herself, the family has dragged her to that place and begged for forgiveness on her behalf, I thought they would have accepted the forgiveness, looking at her condition. And then Rita Edochie saying that people were disturbing her DM is full, her private message is full. So if people have not begged her, she will not even find a space in her heart to forgive this Ada Jesus. I don't know what somebody will do to you in this life that you not have a space in your heart to forgive the person. Even Jesus Christ, on his dying cross, he said, I forgive you people because you know not what you're doing. Very, very shocking to me that she will allow people to beg on Ada's behalf before she will think of forgiving her. Is she not a Christian? What did Jesus Christ teach us? Jesus Christ that people even nail on the cross, even on that cross, he still forgave them. So who are we mortals? Who are we human beings not to forgive our fellow human beings? I'm not here to support Ada. I've already made a video. But for the fact that in her condition, the family dragged her to that place, they would have looked at her with pity and find a way to forgive her. Not necessarily because when they forgive her, all her illnesses will go. No, Ada deserves to go to a good hospital. She needs to go to a good hospital so that they will be able to diagnose what is wrong with her properly, because right now, what they're saying that is wrong with her, I don't know that that is actually what is wrong with her. You've seen how Ada is, how much money she has to be able to afford a good hospital in Nigeria. So if people will be able to donate money so that the parents will be able to find a way to take her to somewhere else where she can get very good medical treatment, if possible, take her abroad so that she'll be able to get a good medical treatment and know what is properly wrong with her, because they've already said kidney problem. Now they change to stroke, or whether it's two of them combined, I don't know. That's what they're saying, but nobody is actually sure of exactly what is wrong with her. So the thing is that it's God that has the final say in this matter, and God sees the heart. He doesn't judge like human beings that will just look at you and formulate whatever they want to formulate. And everybody should remember that at the end of the time in this world, everybody is going down 6 feet. Nobody, I say nobody, is above that. That is the depth that is waiting for anybody. At the end of the day, everybody will go down 6 feet. So whether you meet your own now, or you meet your own later, or you meet your own as a child, the bottom line is that everybody will meet death. And that's the way it is. So I don't know what human beings think they are that they cannot forgive. I don't know what human beings think they are that they're so arrogant that they neglect their fellow human beings. It is now the native doctor who is begging them to accept the apology, for them to forgive her. But the truth is that whether they accept this apology or not, she has already tendered the apology. God is the one that sees the heart. So if they like, let them accept the apology. If they like, let them not accept the apology. She has done what she's supposed to do. Best thing now is for them to take her to good hospitals so that they'll be able to access treatment. Nigerian hospitals, I don't know. Christianity is all about forgiveness. If you cannot forgive, then I don't know what you're doing as a Christian. So what is so important to Rita Edochie is for people who are insulting Odumeje online that they should stop insulting her pastor, that she loves her pastor like that. Okay. So after she released this video, there has been backlash on social media. Even a Reverend Father, a Nigerian Reverend Father who is based in Malawi, also gave his own submission. He's very popular on Facebook. His name is Father Kevin Ugu. He said that because people like to play and because most often people are not sincere to themselves, that's the reason why they play too much, and they will use the word like Christian, pastor, and Odumeje in one sentence, saying that people are calling Odumeje a Christian and a pastor, that some of these people mistake "thou shalt not judge for thou shalt not say the truth." And that is why even when a Catholic church in the East had to invite Odumeje to one of their programs, and he came and turned everything into a show because he entertains, and that is how he is. That was why he once wrote about him as the new clown in town. But people don't see it. The moment you call him a Christian pastor, you immediately insult everything Christianity stands for. Okay, that's what he believes in. He said that when somebody has not been seriously sick in Africa, and particularly in Nigeria, the person will not understand what the comedian Ada Jesus is passing through, and that this has nothing to do with whether she's good or not. Because in Nigeria, when somebody is seriously sick, the first thing people will ask is, who did she offend or who did he offend? Now, the worst is that when you have gone to some hospitals for scan or test and they claim not to know exactly what the problem is, people will automatically conclude that it is a spiritual problem, and they will further conclude that someone must be responsible for it. And they forget that in the same Nigerian hospital, their scan cannot distinguish between malaria and typhoid, not to talk of a serious illness. Till tomorrow, there are people who still believe that someone killed his father based on his own experience. He said that he has medical records and autopsy of the dad. But even at that, people don't believe that he died a natural death. They believe that somebody actually did something to him. That if he were to be a hospital outside Nigeria, they take things seriously and they will ensure that the dad wouldn't have given up. He asks people to pray, never to be vulnerable, to the point that you don't have a choice but to depend on the decision and the mercy of others, because he has experienced it firsthand and he can tell that this is not a good place or situation to be. People will literally drag you from one pastor to another, from one native doctor to another, and they will convince you what they've concocted as your problem, and you will begin to believe their lies. They will further tell you the solution to your problem and how the pastor has the answer. They will keep dragging you from one church to another, thereby worsening the situation, until the pastor who they claim to be the last bus stop to your problem start blaming you for what he will call lack of faith. They will also give you all sorts of things to drink, ranging from Goya oil down to concocted unknown seeds they call mustard seed, and they will bat you in the middle of the night as they whip you with broomstick in the middle of casting imaginary demons away. finally you give up the ghost on a situation that is treatable just because you're so unlucky to be born in a backward country and to have people around you who are more mentally sick than they know. So he went further to say that some people will read his write-up and think that he's against prayer, that they should know that that is their own interpretation, that's not what he meant. And again, that he doesn't know why Ada Jesus should be taken to Odumeje for forgiveness, and why are people begging Odumeje as though his forgiveness is what will heal the lady physically. Unfortunately, that this is the vulnerability he's talking about. At this point, anything sold to you as the cause and solution, you see yourself doing it to help your beloved. That African brand of Christianity is very sickening, and the brand is basically idolatry, a brand taken from African traditional religion where Babalawo is supposed to be feared, where he can condemn you to death if you get angry or turn you to mosquito if you enter his shrine with sandals. That many ministers in name of pastors and priests are like this. They have very unforgiving spirits. It's just that Odumeje makes his own more obvious, that he keeps saying it until he sinks, that Odumeje does not represent Christianity and what Christianity stands for. That people should stop calling him a pastor and stop calling where he meets with people church. And for now, if anybody knows Ada Jesus or the father, that he's telling them that what their daughter needs is hospital and not church. And if Nigerian hospitals are not giving him the answers, he should use the energy he's using to beg Odumeje and beg for money from people so that her daughter will join Buhari in UK hospital. Okay, guys, I'm going to sign off here. Let me know what you think about this. This Odumeje, Rita Edochie, Ada Jesus, and Chimarin Temple. What do you guys think about it? So, guys, I'm going to sign off here. Stay healthy and safe. Remember to share this video with family and friends if you love it. And subscribe to this channel if you've not done already. I'm going to catch you guys in my next video. Bye and remain blessed.